Hello and welcome to another episode of SWEN. We got some great news you may want to hear, so stick around. Once again, Mean Girls is going to be on February 14th, 15th, and 16th. We've all been working really hard to make this show the best it can be, so definitely show up and check it out. That's all for main news. Now here's Question of the Week with Jack.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Question of the Week. My name is Jack, and today I'm going to be going around the cafeteria asking everybody what their favorite thing to do on snow days are. You know, we just got our first 2-hour delay today, so I think this is a very timely question. So, without further ado, let's get into this. All right, I'm here with John. How's it going?
Good.
So what is your favorite thing to do on snow days?
Sleep in, so my mom doesn't yell at me for not doing anything.
My personal favorite thing to do on snow days is usually mug of hot chocolate with marshmallows, and usually reading a Percy Jackson book.
Ice fishing.
Awesome. Where do you ice fish?
I ice fish by the Riverwalk down by Bison Park.
Nice.
It's actually pretty good.
Awesome.
Dangerous, but fun.
Roblox.
Oof.
Hanging out with my friends, whatnot.
All right. Nice.
I watch Marvel. I'm a pretty big Marvel fan. I mean, it's not really a particular day. I mean, if I did have hot cocoa or something, of course I would do the normal traditional thing, but that's what I do.
My favorite thing to do is probably draw and play some Roblox.
I think my favorite thing to do on snow days is to go outside and play with my kids. My son's 3 years old, my daughter's 8, so it's fun.
Awesome. Do you like sled and build snowmen and stuff like that?
Oh yeah, definitely sled, try and build a few snowmen, definitely have a little snowball fight,
Classic.
and a little snow angels.
Wow, that was awesome. Thanks so much to everybody who came on, and thank you all for watching. Now, real quick before we wrap up, I'd like to answer the question for myself. You know, when we finally get our first snow day, I'm definitely really excited to rewatch Frozen, and I'm also probably going to play some Mario Party and stuff like that. It's going to be awesome. But that's going to have to wrap it up for Question of the Week. Thank you all so much for tuning in and coming on if you did come on. And till next time, I will see you on the flip side. Back to you, Chaplain.
Thanks, Jack. Now here's Joey with sports.
Hello, and welcome to sports. I'm Joey, and let's just get into it. Starting off with boys basketball, we lost our game against Raymond on the 28th, 54-78, but you guys can get them next time. On February 4th, you guys got a game away at Prospect Mountain at 6 p.m. Then on February 7th, it's at home versus Campbell at 6 p.m. once again. Now for girls basketball, the girls are currently on a losing streak, but they lost their game against Raymond on the 28th. 19-61, but hopefully they can break the streak and get some wins. We got 2 more games, one at home versus Prospect Mountain at 6 p.m., and then the other is away at Campbell at 6 p.m. For hockey, we lost our game against Oyster River on the 29th, 1-3, but hopefully you guys can get them next time. You guys got a game versus Spalding away on February 5th at 6 p.m. And on February 8th, it's home versus Timberlane at 7:30 p.m. And that's all for sports. Back to you, Chaplain.
Awesome job, Joey. Now here's me with weather. I don't have that much time for a long intro, so this is weather time with Mr. Chaplain giving you the Mr. Weather you Mr. Deserve. Let's get into it! Starting with Monday, February 3rd, it's gonna snow while being in the 40s throughout the day and the 20s at night. Then on February 4th, it's gonna be sunny. But don't let that sun fool you because it's gonna be in the 20s throughout the day and it's gonna be near 10 at night. Oh, well it seems that the sun was short-lived because it's gonna be mostly cloudy on February 5th while being in the 20s throughout the day and the teens at night. February 6th, it's going to have sunshine and clouds mixed, while being in the 30s throughout the day and the teens at night. It seems like it's going to be sunny for most of this week, so I think we're getting out of that snowy season. I guess not. Friday, February 7th is gonna snow while being in the 30s throughout the day and the 20s at night. As if things can't get any colder, there's gonna be snow showers on Saturday, February 8th. Fortunately, it will be in the 30s throughout the day, which will dip into the 20s, which isn't a lot, but it's better than it being 10. And lastly, on Sunday, February 9th, there will also be snow showers, while it being in the 30s throughout the day and the 20s at night. It's gonna be super cold this week, so definitely dress prepared, and that's it for weather. Back to, give me a sec. Wow, awesome job, me. Now lastly, we have recommendations with Joey.
I'm back, this time for recommendations. Let's get into it. For an album, I recommend Fetty Wap, self-titled, because his song, again, from the album, is being used in some memes, such as this one, and this one. And I think they're really funny, and the album's good, and it turns 10 years old this year. For music software, I recommend Logic Pro because I find it much easier to use than FL Studio. When I see FL Studio, I see this. With Logic Pro, it gives you it tells you what things do, and I think that's really awesome, and I recommend it over FL Studio every day of the week. For a clothing brand, I recommend Essentials because they're really good quality, and I'm wearing Essentials right now. And lastly, for a pair of shoes, I recommend the Jordan 1 High Chicago Lost and Founds because they're meant to look like they're lost in the back of a shoe store from the 80s. The leather on the shoes are cracked to make it look aged, and the box is faded, and it even comes with a fake receipt to make it look like, old. That's it for recommendations, so see you guys in the next one. Alright, that's it.
Awesome segment. That's it for this week's edition of SWEN, and we hope to see you next week with some more school news.